Agriculture is considered to be the backbone of Kenya's economy. However, its future is threatened in the wake of climate change, environmental shocks, outdated farming practices, over-reliance on rain-fed agriculture, diseases and pests, as well as shrinking resources. The threat to the country's food basket calls for a shift in farming practices, a challenge that has seen a majority of food producers shift to climate-smart agriculture to weather the storm. But what does smart farming entail? Our reporter Opicho Chemtai visited one of the agricultural farms that has embraced smart farming and brings us this report.
It's early morning in Dabibi, Naivasha sub-county of Nakuru County. Despite the morning chill, it is business as usual at this agricultural farm, the Evergreen Fresh Foods. Just like its name suggests, the farm is green. Several greenhouses are lined up on the farm, depicting an organized, vast acreage of land that produces some of the very succulent vegetables and herbs that come from the farm and end up on the fork at our tables. Gilad Kachman, the production manager at the farm, shares with us the story behind the green farmlands.
Basically, all the farm connected to few fertigation room that controlling from far all the valve of the farm. It means that each valve in the farm getting instruction from the computer when to open and how much water to give to each field according to the crops need, to sensor that we have in the field.
So how does the farm cope with the challenge of managing crop diseases, pests and weeds that often present a headache to farmers?
Biological, so we are talking about a lot of product. It can be mainly fungus product that basically have some advantage to your crop, fighting against the disease or against the pest that you have in the farm. So this is also part of our basket of tools that we are using.
Kachman delves into details on how crop rotation and boosting soil health are integral components to smart farming.
We must rotate between our crops. Of course, sometimes you have you are limited or you are compromised, but the idea is that we are not growing same family of plants.
For a country that has bimodal rainfall patterns, how then are they able to produce nutritious vegetables all year round?
So most of the water of this farm are coming from borehole water. We have a big aquifer below our ground right now. We are pumping the water for our dam, water dam, and from there it's going to the irrigation room. In the irrigation room, we are adding the fertilizer to our water, and from there directly to the field, each crop according to its own demand.
We continue with our exploration journey. Here, the post-harvest manager explains how to ensure food safety and quality control.
The time that the crop is harvested to the time that it's brought to the pack house, we try to limit to a maximum of 30 minutes before it gets to the pack house because of the temperatures outside. And then once it gets there, it has to spend a night in the cold room first for it to take off the field temperatures first. And then the next day we grade it.
So after the grading is done at our farm level, we have cold trucks that actually come and collect our goods from the farms and deliver to our warehouse, whereby distribution is done as per client needs.
What you can see behind me is a beehive of activities in one of Evergreen Hubs that ensures that farm produce are constantly available in supermarkets for use and other retail shops.
Imenisaidia sahi ninafunza ndugu zangu wadogo wenye wananifuata, and my sick mom actually inanisaidia kumtumia pesa kidogo yenye napata ananunua dawa.
Naweza peleka mtoto wangu shule na anaweza soma. Familia yangu yote imeelimika kutoka huku kwa hii kazi.
But there are challenges, especially once the farm produce is dispatched to the market.
At any point, if we receive any rejection, it is actually done upon receiving. So the client doesn't take in what they don't need or what they term as not fit. They only take in what has good quality.
The question of what happens to leftovers also arises, as this has been identified as one of the main contributors to greenhouse gas emissions especially methane.
Around us, we have farmers who have maybe rearing cattle and something like that. So they come, we have connections with them, they come, pick, and some of it also is taken to the compost area for regeneration and also brought back to the farm for fertilization.
And as we exit the farm, it is not lost on us that the changing weather patterns will require smart choices to ensure the agriculture sector continues to thrive in a sustainable manner. Farmers must ditch traditional farming methods and embrace new farming technologies if they are to meet the country's food requirements. The agricultural revolution has begun.
If such agricultural technique could be adopted in ASAL counties, then food scarcity could be something of the past. Opicho Chemtai reporting for Channel 1 News from Naivasha, Nakuru County.